This chunky chick, she is cute, but look at what they do to her.
Damn, girl, I want you to put a hurtin' on me like you do those midnight snacks. I don't think I will. I ain't never worked as hard as them ankles. Ladies, if your man doesn't work harder than your ankles, get another one. What happened to just, you look nice? She's like the only fat nine I've ever seen. I'm rare. That's what I get out of that. Built for breeding. Tonight at 5. This is who Sir Mix-a-Lot was rapping about. And if you don't get that reference, it's time to do your homework and go to bed. You look like you could survive a harsh winter. She's thicker than zoo glass. Brick wall, more like brick house. And I'm looking to move in. After the commercial, we're going to explain how you can securely lock your house to keep Brennan out.
Yesterday, I stepped out onto the back porch to pee into the western horizon, as I'm wont to do. And I was hearing this shuffling sound. Now, when you look over to the next door neighbor's house, it's pitch black. You can't see anything. There's a little bit of the Christmas lights, like these, or what have you. And I hear these, like, hooves. And I see the lights disappear. Something was in front of them. So there was something big. It was making it sounded like a horse. And then I'm still pissing. So I'm like, kind of like, what is this? I turned around. I turned and looked. And I heard it turn and then run down to the river. Now, I don't know what the fuck. I would guess horse, but I've never seen a loose horse out here. Could someone be on the horse? I guess. I mean, I didn't think about that till today. That's extremely cringe, if that's the case, but I really don't think that's the case. I don't know. I don't think it was a cow. The cows that used to be out haven't been out in a while. But I did catch some out there months back, and it was like fucking 9 cows all going down there, eating the trees along the way, making ruckus, very loud. But this was one thing, and I heard the hooves. I could probably go out there and look and see. There should be hoof prints. I'm not really interested in doing that because, like, I know what I heard. And I know that I saw something, although I didn't see any of it. I only heard it, and it's just so fucking weird. I talked to the lady that's hopefully she's gonna come, and it'll be tomorrow, and bring me this Chromebook. Then I can start my job hunt again once I get it set up. Find something to do on that, because there had been so many jobs that if I'd have just had that, I'd have done it. My other business partner guy is like extremely and negligently late in paying the bill. There was supposed to be some money that I get from the thing, but he's he's all fucked up on his money. And I'm like, well, this is fucked up, you know. And he admitted, you know, I've been waiting since September to get something. So there should have been some sort of stream of money. And even if it was a little bit, I should still been able to get it. Which is why I'm assuming he's going to send me the computer. But I have to keep messaging him every day to remind him. And he said he was going to give me an old iPhone too, which I want. I want all the shit I can get if I can, because I've been doing this for him, keeping these things going and all that jazz. But he's not really been holding his end of the bargain up very good. You know, it's a little bit troubling. But until I'm going to have to take this base to the pawn shop today. I've got these little receiver things on it that I'm keeping, but I'm going to take them so it'll make it easier. The process of sound. That eliminates needing a cord. And try to find some other things to make videos that are pow. Because I'm not sure what area of discussion to even get into. I like to talk about life. I don't mind talking about my own shit. You know. But there's only so much you can do with that. I had a nightmare last night. I had a nightmare of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I think it was more like, what do they call it? The Devil's Rejects. I was in a situation with those people trying not to get murdered over the slightest thing, when in fact you will be murdered. They just don't not murder people. That's pretty much the situation. That's pretty much the situation. Really pissed about the situation with my ex because she could continue to talk because nothing new had changed. The only thing that was found out and asked was, hey, you lied, or why didn't you just snitch the right way instead of trying to do the way you did, resulting in a big explosion, of course. Backed with all this stuff of what you did. No accountability for being violent.
Oh, God damn.
What'd you do? Walk into something?
No, she's trying to run me down.
Oh.
She's in funk mode.
Outside cat did that to me last night. I was trying to put some pork chop bones out there so he could have something to chew on. I've got these mushrooms that have mozzarella, and they're so gross. It's like eating magic mushrooms without the benefit. The mushrooms taste gross. They're disgusting. So, I didn't successfully eat those. I just didn't do it. I threw them out there to the possum, and he ate them pretty fast. There's something on the end of the house that's making a lot of noise underneath. I don't know if it's a critter or what, but it's on my end of the house and it starts banging and fucking with all kinds of shit under there. So might need to look into that. I still have a completely leaky bathtub, but it's not so bad. It's not like pouring water out, but the floor does get wet even though there's no visible cracks in it. There's nothing that you can see. So that seems to be the plan for today. I love y'all. Merry Christmas. Have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas.